We left Wasilla this morning. We stayed at a Walmart overnight. Pretty quiet. About the only place they let you disperse camp in Wasilla, so we didn't have much of a choice, but woke up feeling good this morning. We've changed our plans and decided to go on to Wrangell, St. Elias and the Valdez area for the next couple of weeks. We've heard that the road can continue to deteriorate as the summer progresses because of all the people traveling it, and a lot of rain just costs a lot of washboard roads, so we're gonna go ahead and try to do that now. And the highs in Valdez are like 50 for the next week, which sounds amazing. And on the Glen Highway, we've stopped here at the Matanuska Glacier overlook. Look at that. It's pretty epic.
We've reached our second national park in Alaska, Wrangell, St. Elias. Woo! You ready?
Yeah!
Yeah, we're ready to go on a very long, bumpy, bad road. Everything we've heard is that it's been bad, but we're gonna be brave or stupid, maybe kind of both. We'll see how it goes, but we're still excited.
We are. All right, we doing it?
I guess.
Are we doing it? Are we gonna do it?
The McCarthy Road is a 59-mile gravel road that connects the towns of Chitina and McCarthy. It is notorious for its potholes and long sections of washboard.
We've stopped at a lookout right before this bridge. Oh, window. Ah, mosquito. Kill it! Kill it, Dad! Kill it!
Where is it?
Oh,
That's life in Alaska right now. Mosquitoes everywhere.
Horrible.
Meanwhile, back on the road.
The road has not been bad so far. There are a lot of potholes, there are a lot of spots you have to slow down, but there's way more chip seal than what we expected. It's not all gravel and dirt and washboard. So we're already at mile almost 17. We're about to cross the bridge. And I am not,
behind you.
Angela is not
looking
happy.
forward to it. I don't like heights, I don't like water. So high bridges over water are like
Woo!
the absolute worst.
Let's see
He
how
loves
fast
it.
we can do it.
No, but it is thankfully a one-lane bridge and we're gonna hug the center. I actually may drive.
No.
Originally a railroad trestle, the Tuscaloosa Bridge is 238 feet high and 525 feet long, not for the faint of heart.
You
We
survived.
made it! And it was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
There's a catwalk under the bridge that if you're a little bit adventurous, you can get out on and walk across the river directly underneath you. It's pretty wild, but it's really cool. Yeah, I don't think Angela could have done this part.
Wrangell St. Elias is also a national preserve, which allows the town of McCarthy, with a population of about 100, to function as a small Alaskan frontier town. A shuttle bus is available to take visitors from the town up to the Kennecott area. Wrangell St. Elias is the largest national park in the country, yet one of the least visited. Spanning 13 million acres, the park is larger than Switzerland and contains 9 of the country's 16 highest peaks. We couldn't pass up the chance to hike to the toe of Wrangell Glacier, especially on such a clear day.
We are standing on a glacier. This is awesome. It was a little sketchy to get here. We weren't really prepared well for it.
I didn't wear the right footwear.
We didn't have crampons. She doesn't even have hiking shoes, but we're not going far.
This is so Alaska.
So cool. One of the coolest things we've ever done.
I'd be walking on the glacier.
Oh, I know. Without a doubt, one of the coolest things I've ever done, coolest places I've ever been, right here on top of this huge glacier. It's like 2 miles wide. Well, it's like 24 miles long, and it's surrounded by these epic, huge mountains. Just no words. I'm just so thankful that we got to come here and do this.
Kaylee and I actually almost gave out right before the end of this trail. We were just tired, didn't have the right footwear on, and Will just pushed us and he just encouraged us, and I'm so glad he did, and he's having the time of his life. So ladies, when you're looking for a man, try to find someone that'll push you just a little bit past what you think you can do. Best place ever to eat corn chips. On a glacier.
We're back at the Kennecott Mine. We're gonna get Kaylee sworn in as a junior ranger, and then we're going to take a tour of the mine.
Who was this?
Silver.
Silver, your gray wolf. And where did you get Silver?
Wrangell St. Elias.
Established in 1902, Kennecott was a bustling town that housed miners and their families. The copper mine here produced over $6 billion worth of ore in today's dollars.
Does anyone know the 2 main types of trees that we have in the area?
Spruce.
Spruce
And birch.
and aspen and birch. So actually 3. But black spruce, white spruce, if you look at them, they're not really the best for lumber, are they? They're pretty skinny, not very tall. This building was the lumber mill. It was one of the first buildings constructed in Kennecott. It was constructed using local wood, meaning it fell apart very quickly. As they began to build more buildings, and once they got the railway established, They did import all of their lumber from Washington and Oregon, all those big, for old growth trees that were used to build buildings here.
Many amenities were provided for the workers, including a post office, general store, recreation hall, school, and hospital. At the peak of production in 1916, the town housed over 500 people.
It's an old sister.
Coffee kettle.
Such luxury for this time.
They hang meat in here.
Access to the 14-story mine is only possible through a guided tour. The copper ore was transported to the mine by aerial tramways.
That is crazy.
Yeah, so they lived a pretty
Nuts.
wild life up here. Yeah.
You doing okay?
The ore was then crushed and sorted on its way down to the bottom of the mill, where it was then placed in burlap sacks and shipped out by train.
Large metal rollers just going back and forth. You would have had rock passing through, getting crushed, sent to sorting. The disc crusher would have had 2 discs at 2 separate angles, and it would also just roll back and forth, passing through anything that needed to get crushed.
Due to declining profits, the mine was shut down in 1938. Today, the National Park Service is maintaining or restoring many of the remaining structures.
We just finished our tour of the Kennecott Copper Mine. It's very interesting, definitely not OSHA approved. There were a lot of steep drop-offs and places where you could just easily fall to your death. A lot of just sharp metal laying around and loose boards on the floor, so if you come, just watch your kids. We've walked almost 7 miles today, so our feet are just killing us. It's been an awesome day with pretty amazing views. So he said it's not very often you get to see the mountain out, so we've been very blessed today.
Ready to tackle the road back out of the park, we spent one last night appreciating the solitude that is Wrangell St. Elias.
Regular pavement. I love you. Oh, I missed you. We made it back to Chitina after going out to McCarthy, coming back, and wow, the road was awful. And if you're in a passenger vehicle, I'm sure it wouldn't have been nearly as bad. Passenger vehicles can deal with that kind of a road better than a big, heavy motorhome. But yeah, the road, there's no disputing it. The road is just bad. So not the kind of thing that I think we will ever do again, but I'm glad that we did it once and we got to have such an amazing day yesterday on the glacier and touring the copper mill, seeing the mountains. It was just amazing.
Join us down the road as we uncover the majesty of Valdez, our favorite region of Alaska. And until next time, enjoy your journey.